The Horn Frog Podcast. Let's talk sports with Coach Dub. The Horn Frog Podcast.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is Coach Dub coming to you live from Joe T. Garcia's in downtown Fort Worth. If you need a good feeling, you need Joe T's. Joe T. Garcia's, the best Mexican food restaurant in all of Texas since 1935. We have a special guest with us today on the Horn Frog Podcast, Coach Cadillac Williams of the Auburn Tigers. He has a 23-12 record, one winning season. He's a former All-American and All-SEC running back who led Auburn to an undefeated season in SEC Championship in 2004, and he's also Auburn's single-game touchdown record holder with 6 rushing touchdowns and Auburn's career leader with 45 rushing touchdowns. Coach, most people don't know what War Eagle is. Can you explain it to our listeners?
First off, I want to thank you for having me. It's an honor to be on the show. The answer to your question, War Eagle is a battle cry for about an eagle that would visit the battlefield during the Civil War every day and fly around the battlefield. Eagle's name was Tiger, hence the name the Auburn Tigers. Why they consider having 2 mascots.
Oh, that's great, Coach. A lot of people don't know that, so it's really good to get that information out there. I know y'all got a lot of fans with what y'all been doing this year. Let's talk about your breakout season you're having. 8-2, tied for first place in the SEC with Arkansas, looking to make your first SEC championship, riding the bubble for the playoff, and you took down 2-time national champion in Juggernaut, West Virginia. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The culture that I'm building at Auburn is we don't get caught up in the highlights and the who's the number one or what number or what name you have on your jersey. How many championships you won in the past. We come to play ball. We come to play ball. We've got our guys we're teaching them to stay level-headed, not to get too high and get too low, to keep a level mind is what we try to instill in our guys around here. We're not intimidated by anybody that we get on the field with. We got enough talent, and we think that we know that we've put to work, and our guys trust the process. So we're going to do what we're supposed to do, when we're supposed to do it, and how we're supposed to do it.
That's a good message to your players, Coach. Versus West Virginia, y'all forced 4 turnovers. Quarterback Jeff Keller has been outstanding on the year for the Mountaineers. He's only thrown 7 interceptions on the year, but 3 of those were against you. Walk us through your game plan, because those turnovers were the difference in the game, getting you the win 38-31 over West Virginia.
Well, I knew that we recruited well in the secondary. My secondary is young. We recruited well in the secondary, and we've got some dogs up front. So, dogs up front, I knew that if we got enough pressure on him and got him uncomfortable, touched him up a couple of times, that'd get his attention and probably rush his feet a little bit. And we only in that secondary, we only need just a little bit of one little, and that those guys back there, hey, it's a 50-50 ball can go our way at any point in time.
I think that's true for most teams, Coach, don't you think?
Yeah. These guys here, though, I feel like they're more athletic, the most athletic group I've had.
Your offense has struggled a little bit this season, but you've had several running backs put up decent numbers. How has your running game helped you maintain leads late in these games, and what's your secret to having 3 running backs average 5+ yards a carry?
We have a stable of running backs. Our skill positions are very good, but I don't give all the credit to just my skill position guys. Yes, that amount of yards, but who's opening up the gap for them to get those yards? That's the big gap in the trenches. Against that defensive line that we go against in practice every day, it is it's iron sharpening iron on both sides.
Oh, that's a good way to put it, Coach. Now let's get down to what's really driven your success this year. The defense. You're 6th in the nation in interceptions. You have 3 guys that have at least 5 sacks. You're only giving up 25.5 points a game. How has your defensive success led to your team's success, and what stands out the most to you about this team's defensive identity?
Simple. Keep pressure on the quarterback. I feel like if we keep pressure on the quarterback, that back half, that secondary is going to clean up any mistakes that we miss by pressuring the quarterback. I feel like if we pressure the quarterback, we're going to slow down your running game too, because we're coming hard. We're coming downhill.
Yeah, that's what I was to say. Y'all got a downhill mentality on that Auburn defense up front. The linebackers, and it feels like your secondary's got that downhill mentality too, because they are flying to the ball. Last question I got for you. Do you know how many of your guys have more than 1 interception this year?
I don't know the exact number, but I want to say it's more than 3 or 4.
It's actually 6, Coach. Six guys have multiple interceptions on the year. One of your guys has 4. 2 of them have 3, and 3 of them have 2, and you have another guy who has a single interception. So that's 7 different guys in the secondary or linebackers that have intercepted a ball this year. So amazing job this year with your defense. Amazing job with the pressure you're putting on quarterbacks. Amazing job with the program. You've turned it around in the last couple years. You've only had 1 winning season, but this one will make 2. It's been your most successful season. We expect that success to continue. I wish you the best of luck in the SEC Championship. Vegas odds have you being there. I don't see anything changing with the way your fellows have played this year. I'm hoping you're going to make the playoffs, Coach, because it's always good to have new faces in the playoffs. Do you have anything else you'd like to say to our listeners today?
I just want to say I appreciate you guys having me on for the podcast, and I want to thank you. And War, let's keep going.
War Eagle, Coach. Thank you for everything. Good luck against your next couple opponents and against Arkansas in the SEC Championship game. Give them hell.
War Eagle.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Folks, I want to apologize real quick. We were having some technical difficulties during that call. We'll get that stuff worked out in the future. Want to give a big shout out to Cadillac Williams, the Auburn Tigers head coach. We really appreciate him being here. Great interview. Great job by him. Great job by his team. Got a lot of fellas out there really pushing hard. Oregon, Boise State. You're looking at Clemson, Washington. The ACC has been outstanding this year. Probably the toughest conference on the season. Everybody keep up the good work. Everything's going great. I just want to say, this is Coach Dub signing off from Fort Worth. And don't forget to stop by Joe T. Garcia's, the best Mexican food in all of Texas.